Oil is the world's main source of fuel and largest overall source of primary energy. More than 90% of the economy of some countries is based on oil. Let's discuss the top 10 countries with the largest proven oil reserves in the world for 2023. United States. United States has significant proven oil reserves. U.S. is the largest oil-producing country and ranks 10th among the top 10 oil reserves in the world. With oil reserves of 47.1 billion barrels, equivalent to 2.9% of the world's proven oil reserves. U.S. produces an estimated 13 million barrels of oil per day, equivalent to 14.1% of daily global oil production. The U.S. has substantial oil reserves in places like the Permian Basin in Texas and New Mexico, the Bakken Formation in North Dakota, and offshore reserves in the Gulf of Mexico. Libya. Libya is known to have significant oil reserves. Libya has the largest proven oil reserves in Africa and the 9th largest in the world. With oil reserves of 48.4 billion barrels, equivalent to 2.9% of the world's proven oil reserve. These reserves are primarily located in various oil fields across the country. Libya has a long history of oil production and is a member of the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC. UAE. The United Arab Emirates is another country known for its substantial oil reserves. The UAE ranks 8th in the world in proven oil reserves and one of the world's leading oil producers and exporters. UAE has proven oil reserves of 98.6 billion barrels, which is 5.8% of global oil. The bulk of the UAE's oil reserves are located in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, with the majority of the reserves held in the Abu Dhabi National Oil Company. The UAE is a member of the OPEC and plays a crucial role in the global oil market. UAE produces about 2.9 million barrels per day. Kuwait. Kuwait is another country with significant oil reserves. Kuwait ranks 7th in the world in proven oil reserves. Kuwait has 101.5 billion barrels of proven oil reserves, equivalent to 6% of the world's proven oil reserves. The country is known for its oil production and exports, and its economy is heavily dependent on the oil sector. Kuwait's oil reserves are mainly located in its oil fields, particularly in the Burgan field, which is the world's second largest oil fields. Kuwait is also a member of the OPEC and plays a role in influencing global oil production and pricing. Russia. Russia is known to have extensive oil reserves. Russia is one of the largest proven oil reserves in the world and ranks 6th among the top 10 proven oil reserves. These reserves are spread across various regions of the country, including Western Siberia, the Urals, and the Russian Far East. Russia has more than 106.2 billion barrels of proven oil reserves, a large part of which is located in Siberia. Russia is one of the world's leading oil producers and exporters, and its oil industry plays a significant role in the country's economy. The country's vast oil reserves have made it a major player in the global energy market. Iraq. Iraq is well known for its substantial oil reserves. Iraq ranks 5th largest oil reserves in the world with 147.2 billion barrels of oil. These reserves are primarily located in various oil fields in different regions of the country, including the Baghdad, Ramadi, and Basra region in the south. Iraq is a significant oil producer and exporter, and its oil industry is a crucial component of its economy. Despite various challenges, including political instability and conflicts, Iraq remains a prominent player in the global oil market. Canada. Canada is known for having substantial oil reserves, particularly in the form of oil sands. Canada has the 4th largest proven oil reserves in the world with 170.3 billion barrels of oil. It accounts for about 10% of the entire global oil reserves. These reserves are primarily located in the oil sands of Alberta, which contain a significant amount of bitumen, a heavy form of crude oil. The oil sands in Canada represent a valuable resource, and the country is one of the top global producers of oil, including synthetic crude produced from the oil sands. The development of these reserves has a significant impact on the Canadian economy. Iran. Iran is known for having significant oil reserves. Iran has one of the world's largest proven oil reserves. These reserves are primarily located in various oil fields and regions across the country, including the Awaz field in the southwest and the Gaksaran field. Iran ranks third, with 155.6 billion barrels. It accounts for about 12.7% of the world's total proven petroleum reserves and also world's second largest natural gas reserves, accounting for 16% of total gas. Iran has a long history of oil production and is a prominent member of the OPEC. The country's oil industry plays a vital role in its economy and global energy markets. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is well known for its substantial oil reserves. Saudi Arabia has an estimated oil reserves of 266.2 billion barrels, making it the second largest in the world with 15.7% of the entire global oil reserves. The country's oil reserves are primarily located in the vast oil fields of the eastern part of the country, with the Ghawar field being one of the most significant. Saudi Arabia produces an estimated 12 million barrels of oil per day, more than every country except the U.S. Saudi Arabia is a major global oil producer and exporter and is often considered a key player in the global energy market. The revenue generated from the oil industry is a crucial component of the country's economy. Venezuela. Venezuela is known for having some of the world's largest proven oil reserves. Venezuela has the largest proven oil reserves globally. With 302.8 billion barrels of proven oil reserves, it accounts for 17.8% of the entire global oil reserves. Venezuela has historically been a significant oil producer and exporter, and its economy has heavily relied on the revenue generated from the oil industry.